Hello, I'm Giorgio, and this is Tell It in 10 for Boat International's first virtual boat show. Yes, I guess so. At least I always wanted to be involved with boats. When I was very young, like very little, like 2 or so, I was drawing and painting all sorts of boats, ships, whatever was floating on water made me feel very happy. There's members of my family that still have those drawings and wouldn't give them back to me. And I continued. I was doing that while I was in high school, much to the displeasure and anger of my teachers. And I guess I turned a hobby into a career, and so far it makes me very happy. Well, I guess as every creative person out there, you just love to see your ideas turn into reality, and unfortunately for yachts, it's rather expensive stuff, so you can't really finance it yourself, so you want to have clients that are willing to trust you and build your idea, and that's pretty much it, I guess. It was an 11-meter open boat, about 18 years, yeah, I was 18, so about 18 years ago. It was a friend of mine's father's boat. He was buying it from a Northern European shipyard, and I redesigned the deck and most of the decoration. It got built, and it's still zooming around in Sardinia and kind of makes me very happy. Still owned by the same person, by the way. I can't really answer this question. I guess the next boat we will do is the one I'm the proudest, but I won't get into the risk of offending any of my current clients. No, seriously, one way or another, you love all of them. Definitely to listen more and than what you would normally do. Just to sit down and listen to your clients, whatever people you're working with, that really helps way more than always trying to bring up the next topic in the discussion. This is a hard one. I guess I don't really find inspiration out of a person, out of something that I do in order to get to that point. It's more some contexts, some situations just help me put my brain to work. I guess whenever you feel uncomfortable for a reason or another, it triggers your brain to work in ways that help getting innovative or creative. Whether it's a good situation or a bad situation, whenever your mind is brought to its extremes, it helps, let's say, stepping over a biological attitude of the brain that is to always work with the path that it knows best, and therefore it's more comfortable. So you have to teach your brain to get out of its comfort zone, which again is biologically against what it's been built for, and that way you can normally achieve nice results. It's not so easy to control it, but I guess that's the ultimate goal for designers and every creative person in general. Of course, absolutely. Yeah, I guess they come in all the time. Possibly the craziest one was one particular client of mine that just wanted a boat without a wheelhouse, because he wanted to take full advantage of all the areas in the boat that had a forward view, which is understandable, except that it's not really easy to have a yacht that's supposed to sail around the world without a wheelhouse, but we're getting to it. I guess a great design stands up to the challenges of time much better than what you would normally expect, and in order for it to achieve this great result, you need to design a little bit far away from the trends of the era that you're working in, because those are the things that really make whatever design, not just boats, age very quickly. And great designs are those that you can look at after 20 years or 50 years and still think there is proportion, there is grace, there is elegance. And these things are kind of, it's a little bit a stretch to say that they are objective, but of course there's some common ground among all the designs that we think are beautiful, and that common ground is probably found in stuff that is not necessarily belonging to their specific time or to the time they were conceived in. Well, I'm personally a fan of sailing yachts, so I would love to own something between 15 and 25 meters, a beautiful sailing boat that I could enjoy my vacations with friends, with my partner, with close family, but still be an informal thing, so that you don't need a big crew, you can have a relaxed time. But at the same time, I'm really attracted to huge expedition boats that you can just stock up with all sorts of things and be off the grid for 6 months and visit places and go on trips that you couldn't even imagine possible. That is really something that sticks in my brain, and I would really love to take like a 2-year break to go around the world. That's what a boat is for in the end, and I just love that. When I'm not designing yachts, I am sleeping.